That's so strange. I feel like I'm not supposed to be this small, but oh well, I guess. Hi. How are we doing? Wow. It's been a while since I've been late for a stream. But like I got home and I had like a little snack. And then I kind of just like chilled out for a bit because today was like long. And by the time I was done chilling, it was like 9:15. And my flatmate had also been doing something. I think she was doing work. I honestly wasn't doing any work today. I should have, and I didn't. So that's something. But you know, like I think the I should have counts for a lot more than you'd imagine. So we just gotta give it that benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Unfortunate. I know that I didn't really do much, but she doesn't really do much. Mud. Anyways, yeah, it's been an interesting day. What a long ass day. I'm not gonna go into the details of what happened today because it was just like low-key kind of long. I'm already tired thinking about it, much less anything else. So I'm trying to turn on Hollow Knight's to make it show up on screen. I forgot that I changed stuff in the first place. Yeah, it was like kind of wild actually how much stuff was going on today. I showed my first song of the season to my teacher. Was like, it's not bad. And it was like this, where are we going? What were we doing? I think we're gonna go to Kingdom's Edge if I'm not wrong. Right? I imagine. How do you get here? Wait, what? Okay, I think I know you're supposed to do something somewhere to get there. Oh, ow. What the heck? Anyways. Oh my god, wow. Okay, terrible. Holy crap. Why do I keep bumping into stuff? This is just the worst. Anyways, so yeah, there's like a couple of things that were happening today. A lot of them just related to school. Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think it is because it's kind of just like, well, you know, it is what it sounds like, school. A lot of things about assignments and things that I should be expecting. Where is my shade? Not here. Wait, where is my shade actually? I don't see it. So unfortunately, I am gonna assume that now I don't know where it is, so that it could be truly anywhere. And so like we must not think too hard about it. Where the heck am I? Oh, okay. Okay, so the issue is I'm not okay, I think I know where we are. Okay, I know where we are. I know where we are. We're going down. No, further down. Okay. Further down. You gotta go further down. Oof. No! Not me being dead. Not like this. Okay, dang it. That was truly unexpected. Yeah, what the heck? See, I didn't want that. Yeah, so I first showed off my first song of the season, which my teacher was a little bit impressed by for good reason, honestly. I keep like bumping into shit, and basically it's a problem. Yeah, like I did some stuff for my like final year recital, just honestly stuff that I feel like I would have been able to do no matter what. So I was never like that I was worried about it, honestly. Um, After a while it just became sort of like a whole thing though. Where it's like, you're gonna, oh my gosh, wow, that's terrible. Okay, wow, okay. Okay, wow, okay. Is this it? Yep. We were sure. And we just gotta keep going down. Where the heck is it? Okay, we're just gonna go. Yeah, and that was really nice actually. I was surprised at how I want to say easy even though it wasn't. Uh how easy it became to just sort of oof. Oof. Okay, okay, I made it. I made it to to the to the bench. Um so I was working on a song that was written in 7/4, and then it switches to 4/4, and then it switches to 3/4, then it switches back to 7/4, and then it goes and does the 4/4, and then 3/4 and 7/4 again. So it's like a little bit of a, and then it goes to 4/4 for a little bit longer, and then it goes to 7/4 properly. So it's like it's doing a lot, frankly. And this is the first time I think I've written a song that has such variation in. Oh! 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 Okay, not bad. Let me heal. Oh! Why? Oh! Goddamn! Ah! Girl, what the heck? Oh my god, this is terrible actually. I'm dead. Anyways, I just am not back in the rhythm of this, huh? Wow, that was enlightening. I don't think I'm gonna be playing very long today because I'm honestly really tired. The funny thing is, the first week of any semester, um, I want to say I feel less busy, but at least for the first 2 years, the first few weeks, I had been fine. Like, they were not as difficult as one would expect, but this year already feels like I have a lot of shit to do, especially since, like, all the stuff that I have to work on is, like, so much more long term, and, like, it really requires for me to actually spend time doing those things. Like, I spent 3 hours writing half of a song yesterday, trying out some ideas that my teacher gave us suggestions for. And like I really liked the song. I think I achieved something that I hadn't expected to with this song. Uh and it ended up being like beautiful in a way that I haven't really written any songs like this before. So I truly couldn't be like, "Oh yeah, I know what this looks like." It really is an experiment like through and through where obviously the subject matter is still something that I feel personally very attached to, but I've added more layers of complexity, like in terms of time signatures and some in terms of chord choices and chord progressions. And in terms of like what kind of voicings I use, like everything has become more advanced. I have to say, like, I'm quite interested in how the shift went from like using really simple diatonic chords and maybe spicing it up once in a while to starting to use chords that I don't think people consider as part of the everyday vocabulary for these kinds of songs. The song is about like I want to say it's about the wistfulness of moving on to something new and having to leave behind your something blue. I should write that down so I can introduce it like that, but I don't think I'll forget this line. And if I do, I'm sure I'll come up with something better. But it happens to be that this song, I'd already started planning it for quite a while ago, and I already like had an idea of how I wanted to make each of the phrases fit together and how I wanted to arrange the melody. The only thing I really didn't have were chords and some rhythm, and I ended up adding those. And I don't have to perform tomorrow, so actually that's quite good. But I think I will be performing every week after this week, just to like bring new things and just show it and work on it and show up to class every week with something, because I do believe that's a valuable time slot that we get, and couldn't hurt, to take advantage of being able to show off your music every week and get feedback and get like some good um opinions on it, get some like really good back and forth going. I like those discussions as well. And like if I can make it happen for myself, I would be more than happy. Can't wait for other people to bring that up. So like I'm kind of sad that I chose not to. Like now I'm like, oh my god, I should just perform tomorrow. But I already said no to my accompanist. So I'm not gonna be performing tomorrow for sure. But I also think like it wouldn't have been a good idea no matter what, because I've just been sort of feeling like super exhausted every single day after I come back. Because I've just been having such a long freaking week, even though like I haven't had classes every day. Like Wednesday, I had no classes. Like every Wednesday, I have no classes, which is great. That means my Tuesday ends up being like really chill, and my Wednesday also ends up being really chill. But I sat down and switched around my time management again. So like Tuesdays are gonna be my writing days where I write songs, and then Wednesdays are gonna be my dissertation days, because I just thought if I finish my song earlier in the week, that means I can arrange more people to play for me, which is helpful. I have some plans about songs that I want to play for my recital. I'm really excited actually. I want to also ask about the possibility of getting the live versions like in a DAW, because they obviously mic everything, so they should be able to give me a copy of the recordings. I do believe they are doing some, because like they have a live streaming setup for it. So maybe there's a way for me to figure that out, but it's more like a second semester thing, and I don't really truly have to worry about it as of right now. And I also have to think about my dissertation, which is a whole nother ball game. Like I've already been going back and forth on a few topics and being like, maybe this is the one that I wanted to try out, or this is not. And today I also had dissertation day. Had a difficult conversation with my lecturer as well. Like, I've just been having such a weird freaking week. I don't even want to go into it because it just depresses me on some level. But I had that. I had like a really nice lunch. I went to this onigiri place I've been planning to try with a friend. Good onigiris. I have to say, I'm surprised at how pleasant they tasted. I think I'll be going there again at some point in the future. And, you know, get some onigiris for me to try, but they were surprisingly good. I would not get the like I got the mixed pickles and some tofu soup, but like tofu miso soup, but I don't think I'll get the tofu next time. I feel like I should get the seaweed one, because the tofu one had like 4 pieces of tofu. It was truly like a sad, pitiful amount where I was like, why are you even serving us tofu in the soup if it's basically tofu without like soup without the tofu? There were like 4 tiny freaking pieces. It was like me and my friend had to check if there was soup in it or not. Like if there was tofu in it. Hi, Rafi. Hi, Rafi. Um, it was kind of weird actually. Now that I think about it, that like Okay, in the picture, oh my god, in the picture of on the menu, like the soup looked glorious. The tofu, like it was bursting, full of tofu cubes. And then you go and actually get their soup, and you're like, wait, there's nothing in this. There's like 4 pieces, guys. You can't be for real. Okay. Okay. Oh! I accidentally did that. Okay. Wait. Can I do it? Oh! Dang it. Oh! What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think this helps though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm making mistakes right and left because like I keep getting distracted by the pretty... Oh my god! Girl, stop. I literally just healed myself. And now I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna die? I don't wanna die. Oh! Ouch. Anyways, it's fine. That was way better than any of my earlier runs. We actually got close, really close to defeating her. But yeah, like, the food was really good, and we were having such a good conversation that we went and got bubble tea, which was also super nice. I've been going to IT the past couple of days. Like, I truly cannot stop thinking about the new menu item. It's for, like, National Day, but oh my god, does it taste good. Like, I'm not even Singaporean, but god, do I have to admit that it tastes like heaven. It's like this strawberry smoothie with strawberry jelly, and the strawberry flavor is really freaking good. Like, good enough that I'm like, oh my god, I kind of want it every single day. Like, now it's obviously not like cheap to the level of dirt, of course, but I have to say it's fairly affordable considering like it's, you know, it's bubble tea. But IT is known to be cheap, so like I wasn't surprised by that. Ow. Oh, hello. Ow. Wow, I really am making mistakes right and left. Oh my gosh. Let me heal. She fucking stepped on me. What the heck? You know what? I hate the fact that she keeps doing that. Oh! Literally saved by the bell. Oh! What the heck, girl? No. Ugh, I don't like the thorn things. Anyways, yeah, it was like a really good outing. I have plans with somebody that I met earlier this week, to go out for lunch because she's also vegetarian, and we were like, oh my god, we're vegetarian together. I haven't met that many people in the music course who were vegetarian, so I was like, I'm so happy that there's like other people who like eat the same food as me. So I do have lunch planned with her tomorrow, but I don't actually, I don't think I have her number or anything. So I'm gonna have to look for her on Instagram and send her a message and like being like, hey, maybe, just maybe I can't make it because I am really tired. So if I don't wake up tomorrow, what the heck? You know, it'd be really funny if that did happen, but hopefully it doesn't. Oh, hello. Girl, what the heck? Okay. Okay. Damn. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Ah! I'm dead. You know what? Like half of the times I lose health points with her in the boss fight, it's literally just from it's from being super careless or that I've just like I've missed the hitbox or not getting hit on my hitbox by like the fraction of a inch of a centimeter, but it's enough to like fuck me over, of course. But I have to say, like, this is already making me so sleepy. Like, okay, I know I just started playing Shnashnaya, but I was telling Soleil how boring I found it. I think it's like, okay, I don't even think Natlin or Not Dry started off this boring. Which is something to say about how, like, Shnashnaya was supposed to be super exciting, and it just ended up not being that exciting for me. I went into it being like, oh my god, I'm gonna have so much fun, and then just went, okay, so this is really boring. Like Loki, a snooze fest. The Eye of Grey being a thing again. Like I get it's probably vital to the plot, or there's something about it that makes it interesting, but I, for the life of me, can't imagine why they would want to make the Eye of Grey sound like ether. I don't know if your MC is ether, if your traveler is ether, then do you hear Lumine's esque voice for Eye of Grey, or does it stay the same? Because I haven't seen anything about that. But I did like notice that it sounded like ether, and I was like, that's so freaking weird. And like, okay, obviously that whole plot about reaching tomorrow or like obtaining tomorrow, whatever the fuck that's about, is important. But it's giving like it's kind of very immature compared to some of the other stuff with more intricate lore that we've seen. Like this one is just giving like, oh my god, generic protagonists lost their memory, but they're super important. And they have some magical device. The new, like the train thing, again, it just feels a little bit too on the nose to being similar to the Trailblazer train from Honkai Star Rail. Like, I just felt that was so freaking weird. Even the Eye of Grey gives more Honkai Star Rail vibes than it does Genshin. And I wonder if they somehow want to mix those two concepts because, there have been rumors coming up about Genshin 2 for a while. And as far as I understand, Genshin 2 would just be like the traveler's journey on a new planet. So it feels a little bit like they want to just end this game story of this game quicker so that they can just go off to something that draws more of a crowd in. And I know a lot of the people who were playing Genshin from the beginning are now very understandably so tired and burnt out of this game because it's really just such a pain to deal with, especially now that half of the gameplay isn't a gameplay anymore. Like it's literally just if you're playing the Archon quest, an effort to like integrate yourself and immerse yourself within the game. Just prepare to make it like feel like you're being force fed a lot of information first of all, and it feels like your brain that you don't really actually need to do anything. It's almost everything is almost always a cutscene, and for the first few parts that it's not a cutscene, the participation doesn't feel very important. Like it's like, okay, you could have made the fighting a cutscene too, I guess. Like it's not really gonna make a difference. Like this the first half of the first chapter, because I don't even think I got through the entirety of chapter 1 of this new quest line. It has like the whole focus is on like this, like first of all going into Shnezhnaya and then small time corruption case, which okay, obviously it's like a metaphor for the larger uh things that we're gonna see over Shnezhnaya, and something about the government and how the hoarding of resources for their own purposes is now harming its citizens, and they are all having a hard time. What is relevant, and like it makes it's plot heavy, and I will not deny, like, it's very good commentary, like, as a thought for commentary, but by itself, I don't think it stands that well when it comes down to it. The parts of the game and the main storyline that I was really enjoying up until just before Sumeru. So I really liked um Fontaine. I really liked Fontaine, but that was after Sumeru. Before Sumeru, we just had, Mondstadt, Liyue. Then we went to, did we go to, like, Sumeru after Liyue or after Fontaine? No, it was after Liyue. Where? Oh, no, it was after Inazuma. Right, I forgot about Inazuma. Like, up until Inazuma, I was still like, okay, no, this is really good. I love this. Oh my god. By the time Sumeru came around, and what happened in that quest line already pissed me off beyond I think anyone was expecting. And this is all the way in 2022. I remember so well because I was also in Singapore at that point of time, taking like a little solo trip to Singapore and playing this game while talking to Soleil. And after Sumeru was over and Fontaine came about, that was a fun storyline. That was a fun exploration area. That actually really did feel like a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun exploring. Even if I didn't get 100% exploration, like I did enjoy the deep sea aspect and all these things. I didn't feel that way for Natlan, so to speak. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't anything special either. Like, I wasn't like blown away for whatever reason. I was just like, okay, Natlan's Natlan. There was still like a lot of cool world quests, and like the main storyline wasn't terrible. It was fine. Totally playable and enjoyable because of like the fairly consistent and fast pacing. So a lot of things are happening because obviously it's wartime, and then just goes chick 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 chick, and it's over already. And I would rather take that than whatever the hell they've been doing in Nordcry and Shnashnaya, because every single small thing seems to drag out for an hour and a half, or 2 hours, and that just means you're sitting there staring at your screen, watching them have dialogue, which is low-key. Like, half the dialogue feels inflated and meaningless. Like, no one actually talks about stuff like this. So it just makes you think like, oh my god, it's so freaking weird. Like, who decided this was a good idea in the first place? And Shnezhnaya had the whole thing of like the whole new gun mode, and I just thought, okay, there's no way they messed this up on PC, because there's so many models of what good gun gameplay looks like on PC as like an FPS aspect to the game. I don't even think this is gonna be like long. Like, I know it's a semi-permanent feature of the game, but if it doesn't go well, I have a feeling that Genshin will just get it. Like, Hoyo will just get rid of it by the virtue of like, oh, it wasn't working for every single device or some shit like that. But even the mechanics on phone and mobile specifically devices, the controls are kind of shit. I think they, for some reason, have assumed that the only two demographic of players that they have is people who are playing on their phones and people who are playing on their PCs. And that's fine. I do think that's one of their two biggest demographics, is people who play on the phone, people who play on their PC. But it just makes it so that anything that might have been easier on the phone while still tedious or annoying is low-key 100 times worse. I will go as far to say that the TV one was truly probably like terrible time. I can't imagine why anyone would want them for themselves. I'm kind of falling asleep while sitting at my desk. I was gonna take a shower after this, but I have a feeling I would just fall asleep so quickly. But yeah, it's so weird to me. Like, I just think there's so much potential for each of these regions that it kind of sucks that they waste it on doing things that are frankly meaningless. They don't provide any benefit to anyone, and all they do is keep up vanity for vanity's sake, and not like in a way that is reliable, that that this person is taking flack for you. It's just like, oh my god, you got home at 8 p.m. but I didn't. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Like, my brain is fully interfering with my ability to think. I'm saying things that I hope are coherent, but if I say something stupid and you guys hear it, just know it's not like me. It's the me that is like on the verge of falling asleep, and half of the words I say don't pass through my head. They just sort of grow out of my throat. They grow out of the inside of me, and they show up to make you guys laugh. Memes, everyone. But yeah, it's so weird. Like, I didn't like the first chapter of the Snezhnaya quest, and I said that to my friend, uh, and he was like, "Oh, what, like." you know, didn't you want to do more? Like, I was just like, yeah, but not for this. Also, I don't think they need that extra seat that I'm talking about. I don't think I'm making any sense because I can tell that I was talking about something completely different before I mentioned the seat. But in my head, I was talking about the fact that there weren't like super proper chairs in the restaurant we wanted to have onigiri. That has nothing to do with it. I can tell I'm so sleepy. You know what? Let's just try to play through a couple of times, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, oh, okay, I'm paying real close attention. Oh, what the heck? What the heck, girl? That's just rude, I must say. I'm gonna die, so that's great. Oh my god, wow, wow, she's terrible. Why would you put your little thread spinner things over there? I think what was happening was me talking was making me really sleepy and I stopped making sense because when I started playing the game, I started being coherent again. I can think again and not feel like my eyes are gonna close. And I also think part of it is just how boring Shnezhnaya was. Like talking about Shnezhnaya, Jesus, that is hard to pronounce say out loud after like saying it like 20 times. I feel like your mouth fills with like so much uh moisture while saying it that it's a bit hard to articulate it. But anyways, by the point that I started talking about Shnezhnaya, I was already being bored. Like yesterday, that's what happened, by the way. Like I stopped playing. I was still quite sleepy because I was just past my bedtime for the past couple of like, because the last week and a half, I've been sleeping at like max 1 a.m. I fall asleep and I sleep really freaking well, and I wake up and I feel so well rested. Shnezhnaya gave me no problem sleeping, I gotta say. Oh, shoot! I didn't see that coming, frankly. Oh my god, girl, that's just rude. Okay, not bad. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, that is terrible. Okay, wait, let me heal. Let me heal. Oh my gosh, I hate her. Wow. I know she's technically my sibling or some bullshit like that. How dare she be my sibling, by the way? Like, she's hot, but she also beats me up. And I think that is a whole thing that one has to contend with, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, guys. I'm dead. I don't think this is getting completed anytime soon. Like, I'm just gonna keep fighting Hornet until the bitter end of my Hollow Knight journey. I don't know when, but we'll find out. I don't know why I'm sticking to just doing this boss fight over and over when there are other places I could go, but I am, as they say, very stubborn. What can you do, right? Yeah, weird like how quickly I got sleepy when I started talking about Shnezhnaya. I am fine for now, but I know that I will get sleepy in about half an hour or so. Also, because I started stream late because I got home and instead of like doing work, which was the plan, I ended up just chilling. Because honestly, I don't think I had the emotional capacity to do work, even if I was feeling quite alright after class. But I know myself and I've already exerted myself mentally by a lot. So it was, yeah, it was something. Oh my god, girl, just leave me alone. Okay, I'm gonna die again, but that's fine. Okay, whatever, whatever. I really just don't want to do this anymore. I know I said like no exploration, only hornet. I regret it already. My stomach is a bit uncomfortable now though. Oh my god, I did something really funny today that I didn't get to tell you guys about. I accidentally paid my electricity bill twice. And you might be like, how does one even do that, Mew? The funny thing is here they have a payment, like a QR code payment system that basically everyone and everything uses. So I was paying my electricity bill through the screenshotted QR. Then I went to eat and I didn't check properly because I was talking to my friend. This is the first time this something like this has happened to me in the first place. Because usually, like I will check the amount and then click confirm payment. Today while talking to my friend, like we were discussing something, I was really engrossed. So I'm like, I'm trying to order my food and I click and I click and I click and somehow I end up clicking on the QR code for the bill payment for the electricity bill. And then I've already confirmed it. It's gone through. I look at it and I'm like, oh shoot, I just paid my electricity bill a second time. Didn't mean to do it. It doesn't mean like that money's gone to waste or anything. It'll just offset in my bill next month. So I'll just add it when I have to like do the finance stuff with my flatmate. But my gosh, was it stupid? Because I only had like, I have some cash always on hand and some like cash in my bank account. Okay, like I have some money in my bank account and some money in my hand, like is cash. And usually I'm not going to touch the cash because I just don't like using cash. So the money in my bank account becomes the only money that I'm using. And I had like a few days worth of like living expenses left before I would ask my mom to top me up for a little bit more. But because I ended up paying my electricity bill twice, now I gotta, wait for her to send me more money. And I like called her after all this stuff was done and after my day was done. And I was like, hey, I accidentally paid my electricity bill twice. So can you send me some money? Because I know I have no money in my bank account and I don't use cash for all the stuff that I need to buy or like even lunch or anything because it's like, my God, it's like a pain, right? And that was such a funny thing. And then my friend offered to pay for my food for now and like obviously I'll return them once my mom finishes sending me money. But that was like so random and I just genuinely felt flustered in the sense of like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Like what a funny thing to have happened. Hello, we are back to Hornet. That I just want to give up. Can't I just skip this boss fight? Like, ugh, I know I can't. It's a rhetorical question, guys. We will try our best today and tomorrow and however many tries it takes until I die, I guess. Not in game, but in real life, I guess. Unless, I'm finished by... What the heck? I'm not... Why won't it? I swear. What the heck, bro? Okay, whatever. Girly pop. Die. Not terrible, not terrible. I didn't see that. Ah! I don't like the spinner things. They're so annoying. Truly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Healing, 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 healing. Oh! I'm gonna die. It's fine. I thought there was supposed to be a maximum of 6 on screen at any moment of those, like, whatever the hell they're called. I cannot be bothered to, like, remember their names. No offense, I'm bad. It's fine. I would not be offended if you called me shit at this, because it's the truth. I don't think you're ever getting the truth. Like, I don't understand. They're called stink shards. See, I keep forgetting their name. The thing is, I don't spend enough consistent time on this game to be truly good at it. Like, I'm giving it an hour and a half per week maximum. Sometimes I'm not even giving it that. So, it would truly take me like forever to even finish the true ending. Also, I just feel like this boss fight for some reason has just been the most horrible to me. Like, I for some reason struggled more with this boss fight than I have with any other boss fight, and that's so strange to me. Oh! I'm like not even terrible. Like, it's literally just the stupid sting shard things that like fuck me over. Oh my gosh, I did not see that coming. Oh! Oh! I did not see that one. Oh! I wish somebody could just play this for me. I even like shut up and I concentrate and I try my best to not die. I know my spell can remove the shards, but I never have enough soul for it. I know all the stupid tricks and tips and things and blah. I give up already, man. Just keep grinding on this until I die, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. How am I this terrible at this? Things that are completely and totally avoidable are things that I'm unable to avoid, apparently. Ow! What the? Why does she jump at me? I'm gonna die. It's fine. I'm gonna die and it's fine. Whatever, it's fine. Whatever, it's fine. I think this stream is also just gonna be me trying to kill Hornet and then failing at it absolutely miserably. I don't know, we're in like the hundreds with how many times I've died to the same boss. And I get pretty dang close to the end, you know? And I die for stupid reasons. It really makes you think. Is this how real life is? Okay, I'm gonna focus, guys. I'm gonna focus. Like, I get through this part pretty easy. I don't know why I keep, like, doing stupid shit. Ow! Ah! What charms am I using? Wait, let me check. I can't do this anymore. I'm using Dream Shield and Stalwart Shell. Yep. Then maybe I should just take this off and bring back Long Nail Man. That was the way to go, really. I need an extra charm slot. Like I'm literally dying because of the lack of charms or that display my position on the map. But I have to say, I think remove Dream Shield, put on Mark of Pride. Okay. I will go back and do that, I guess. Oh, but Dream Shield was helping. Look at how much health it took away. Made it shorter, really. Where is Mark of Pride? Ah, yep. Okay, this was my combo for the whole time that I was trying it out the first few streams. Pretty sure you're the one who told me I should do that, but it could be someone else. Or I used my big brain on this, which unlikely. I don't use my brain during playing a game. That doesn't. I genuinely don't know why I would use my brain for this. Seems like unless there's a huge puzzle. Fuck. Why do I keep dying? Oh, I was doing so well. What the heck? Oh! Didn't see that one coming. Why does she move so fast? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yep. Whatever. If we don't finish this boss fight in the next 10 minutes, we'll just continue next stream. It's so funny, but I think my streams are getting shorter and shorter. You know what? What? Do you agree that Dream Shield was helping? Yeah. I knew it. Spell Twister. Heavy Blow. Should I get this instead of Long Nail? Wait. I feel like I'm on to something. I feel like this is better for me. Let's go get some charm slots. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. I don't want to fight her anymore. Wait, let me put on Wayward Compass so I know where I'm going. Because, like, I'm genuinely useless without it. So, it was really hard to navigate. And if I hadn't been, like, floating around this area for, like, the last god knows how many freaking hours. Oh, wait, my soul. My void companion. My voidling. What do you call it? Your void sibling? Your shadow personality? Your shadow, your void twin, your voidling, your void pet, your void soul, your shadow soul thing. That your murderous twin, your shade, right? I don't remember anything. No names? That's better than any names. I just make up my own, and they're somehow funnier to me because I made them up. Okay, where are we going? I don't know where we're going. It's so sleepy. All the time. I assume we're going down. Okay. We can do that. Walk around, see which ones I do have and which ones I don't. Yeah, that seems normal. Good idea, I guess. Not the Colosseum. Oh my gosh. I hate the Colosseum. Oh, why? Well, you know, it could be worse, I guess. You know? Truly, it could be worse. So, like, I'll take it. This is better than nothing. Okay, now we just gotta keep going up. Oh, didn't see that. Money bag. Love you. And that I do. The money bags are my reason to exist, frankly. How do I go up again? Ah, right. Here. Okay, where am I? Oh, so close. Colosseum, here I come. Pretty sure I still haven't finished the first level of the Colosseum. Which, you know, wouldn't be surprising to anyone. Why would I wanna die anyways? Oh! Okay, where now do I go? Oh my gosh. Hey, free money! I love free money. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, oops. They really don't want people to go and like... Are we just gonna fight at the Colosseum? Did you do this to torture me? Yeah, no, remember how many times I tried and then I kept dying? And I was like, guys, I'm not doing this anymore for now. But sure, let's do it. Fighting. I'm so good at this. Now we're committed. We gotta do it at least once. I remember it was a lot of fighting. That's, yeah. It wasn't terrible, for sure. I can do it. I can do it now. Not bad. I've gotten better at this, you know? Not bad. What the heck? Okay, oh my god, it's the roly-poly guys. That you really do need to just keep hitting as much as possible. I do it the old school way with just my sword. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Or whatever they say. I guess. Oh, hello. Why do I keep getting bumped into? What the heck? I'm so far away too. I'm far enough away where, like, I shouldn't be getting bumped into, but whatever, I guess. Oh, fat guy! Fat guy! Oh, fat guy! Oh my gosh, the fat knight! With the nunchuck thing. No, no, those are not nunchucks. What the hell? Mew, you know better. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can just defeat him. I can just defeat him. Oh! Dude, I'm dead. I forgot about this. I forgot that they had the guy with the throwing stars. I don't like those guys. They're just the worst. Actually, I feel like we can do this. So I remember it was a lot of rounds, but can't be that terrible. We shall go elsewhere. You guys have no faith in me, and that's so fair. I don't. If you had faith in me, that would be bad, actually. You better, yeah, because it's been a while since I came here. Remember, the last time was a very, very, very long time ago. And at that point, I didn't even have like 5 points of health, I think. So we can do it one more time. And then if it doesn't work, I just go to a different place. We must try before we give up, and try earnestly. My memories of this place have gotten hazy because it's just been such a long time. But I know there's the roly-poly guys, there's the fat knights, and after that they have the aspids, the primal ones. And then I don't remember what happens next because I don't think I ever got that far. Or if I did, I don't remember because it's been a while. Okay, done. Oh, oops. My bad. Okay, done. While we wait... Oh, oops. Roly-poly guys. And if you see 2 of them, run. Because they will come at you. Okay, done. Okay, done. Divide and conquer, yeah. Not bad. We're managing our health much better this time. I think because I don't have long nail on, well, I only have Mark of Honor, Valor, whatever that one is. The one with the Mantis Village guys. It makes my sword a lot less longer, and that is a clear problem, you know. Ooh. Okay, done. Nice. That night time. Oh. You know, I keep forgetting. Oh my god! I'm gonna die. It's fine. Yeah. I forgot how easy it is to die in this game. I don't... You know, all of these things are such great ways to encourage people who are playing the game to stay and play through and refine their skills. But God knows why I just can't. My dear Mew Silk Song is gonna be worse. I'm aware. I'm gonna die in Silk Song. I'm gonna get destroyed. I don't even think I should play it for that reason. I'll be humiliated. But like in a funny way, because you know, watching people struggle in a game is truly hilarious. What the? Why would I do that? Anyways, we're gonna go off, I guess. I haven't even finished the first one, much less the second or the third. Where are we going next? Where shall we go? Can't wait. Are we just going to the City of Tears? Ah, 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 ah. No, I just need to go down though. Yeah. Okay. We go to Forgotten Crossroads. These guys are just so troublesome. Oh, hey, you're dead. Lovely. Okay, at least they're dead too. I'm gonna... Why do I struggle with fighting like normal guys? I feel like those shouldn't be such a struggle as they have become for me. This one's blocked though. Like because there's the infection and whatever. You know what? It is really nice to have you back though. Like when I'm playing Hollow Knight, you're such a reassuring presence. I feel so like, wow, somebody who knows what they're doing because it ain't me. Die. All of you need to die. Oh god, the big ones are disgusting. Why do they look like that? Extreme left towards green path? Like the bottom? Oh my gosh, hello. You see fungal waste? Okay, we're going towards fungal wastes. Okay. That's fine. Acceptable, I suppose. Things that you got. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting this is freaking blocked. Now I gotta go back. Ugh. That sucks. Okay, from wherefore art thou, Romeo? We're going up. Oh my gosh, I hate this guy so much. Please leave me alone. I'd really like to be alone. Leave me alone. Leave me. Oh, there's two of them and I'm dead. Oh man. That sure is terrible. I guess I just have to kill them. And make sure I don't even get near the corpses because they blow up and I didn't forget this time. You know what? Like, I will say that's better than what I've done before. Wow, look at that, guys. We're making real progress here. Okay, I avoided that one. So you truly are blessed. And then now we go forward, forward. That guy tries to blow up on you. Wonderful. Oh, okay. Nope, nope. I'm not fighting any of them. I refuse. Where are the hot springs? I don't remember. Oh, yikes. I'm gonna die like this, just so we're clear. Oof. I don't like that. Bottom left AV line. Oh, you want me to go to the... There. Well, yes. We sure can manage that. What happens at the hot springs here? Oh my gosh, hello. Ouch. I'm gonna heal up real quick while I'm still on safe land. That is truly terrible. I didn't even know there was a hot spring there. Oh, hey, oh! Okay, that doesn't start off with the hot spring. For some reason, I completely didn't realize. Wait, what? This is the hot spring? That doesn't look like the hot spring. I'm gonna die, guys. I'm dead. What acid item? There is an acid item? What? This whole time, there's been an item for the acid? I could have been not dying from acid? Hold up. Sorry, this is a revelation to me. Yeah. To be fair, it's not like I've made that much progress in the last, well, I don't know how many months it's been, frankly, because time is not a real thing in my life right now. But I clearly don't play this game enough, and it shows, and I wish I could have more time for it, but I just don't. Wow, that makes me mad. Anyways, you know what? I will dedicate some time next week on my designated editing / recording day to edit a Hollow Knight Death compilation video. I think it's time. I think I've christened this game enough. I've been baptized enough by this game that I should do it. My voice is totally going insane. And so are my eyes. My eyes burn. I'm gonna hate editing that, but for you guys, I'll do anything, right? Except murder and like anything that's generally against the law and generally like speaking, anything that's like morally against my actual real life principles. But other than that, anything, guys. I'll play the stupidest games. I don't mind. And watch the stupidest shit because again, like I said, I don't mind. But anyways, I think it's time. At least it's gonna make everyone laugh. Hopefully including me. I do say funny stuff when I die in this game. Most of the time. I think I said more funny stuff in the beginning. Now it's just like, oh yeah, of course that was gonna happen. So yeah. I don't know how many, like if I should pick a specific boss or something to count for. If I do the hornet one, that's just gonna be tragic because you will truly, it'll be a humiliation ritual for myself. But maybe there's some merit in that. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. Who knows? The world is such a wide place. My voice is going crazy. I think part of it is also because the AC is on. Oh my gosh. Like, it's been, I had cold food today, right? So just before I went into class for rehearsal, which my first week back, like school time back, and I actually didn't know that our rehearsals were gonna look different this year because if you're performing the week of course you use the time for rehearsal, right? Like it's the designated time. But if you're not, quote unquote, not performing that week off, our lecturer is literally like, does not care what you do with the time. Like he'd prefer obviously that you sit and do like work related to music or like your recital. But if you don't, I don't think he really cares. Like, if you have something to show him, he'll be like, I'm happy to look it over. And that's great. Like, today I showed him my 7444347 song, really weird song. It was actually really fun to write the song. And the more I was exploring the changes in time signature and the weird chord changes and whatnot, like I was having a lot of fun, and I think the song is gonna be really cool once it's all finished and like fully written. And obviously I'm gonna produce it and release it like by next year or something. But um I just didn't get it. He's so different this year. It's like third year gives him like more responsibility in his heart or something. So it was like weird in some ways. I'm gonna stop now because it's like almost 1 a.m. and I really want to sleep soon. My streams have been getting shorter day by day. Partly because one, I really just am so sleepy by this point in time, but I don't have any other time to stream. Anyways, like maybe I'll figure something like something else out, like push my sleep schedule by an hour or two every day. I've been trying to do that, and I think it's working because I feel less sleepy today than I did yesterday, but I am sleepy enough for me to be like, yes, sleep. I think Hornet is beating the brain cells out of me. Loki, you might be right. Like, the whole Hornet fight, boss fight, has sapped any and all enthusiasm to fight Hornet that I ever had. And I love Hornet so much. And now I'm just like, dude, when is this gonna end? Can somebody just do it for me? Because it'd be funny if that happened, but also I don't think there's anybody who has around me who plays Hollow Knight. And the people I knew that did, who were also like in real life people I knew, have gone away from Singapore. Whether temporarily or permanently, we'll find out. But you know, it's so weird when you say it out loud. But yeah, people do have to sleep. I wish you could log into my computer remotely. Like, I'm being so dead serious when I say, if there weren't like random personal stuff on my PC, I would let you log in. Like, if it didn't have anything sensitive, I would let you do it. Unfortunately, it does, so it's just not something I can do. So sad. Because, God, like, I'm genuinely tired of having to do the same, like, song and dance. Windows has a thing that limits access to a one-time thing. I don't... Really? Wow. I'll look into it. Anyways, I will look into it, and I will give y'all an update next week when we do this again. I'm already dreading it. But you know, sometimes you just have to do things that you don't like fighting Hornet over and over and over and over. But I have to say, like, I think after a while it gets tedious to watch as well. Because I tried playing it by myself to finish the boss fight and then like just do a stream, and I only lasted by myself 15 minutes. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, at least somebody's enjoying it. That's reassuring. Because I thought it was getting really boring to watch me die to the same boss like a gajillion times. But if you don't... If you think it's fun, like, hey, happy to keep doing this for you. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? I forgot. Whatever. I really wanted to have pizza today. Didn't get to have pizza. I really wanted to also eat pasta. Didn't get to have pasta. I wanted Coke. Don't have Coke. I also don't have the willingness to go and buy Coke. I was thinking about having ice cream after dinner. But like I told you guys, I accidentally paid my electricity bill twice, so now I have no cash in my account, which means I'm not gonna go and buy anything. I can't believe I did that, by the way. That was so stupid. That's the first time I've done something so stupid. It's like on the levels of losing your passport for me. Because I think I've done that. Look, no, I've never lost my passport. Wait, no, I have lost my passport once. But it wasn't like a serious losing my passport. It just fell out of my pocket on the MRT station platform. And then the staff found it. I'm sure somebody picked it up and returned it. And then I came up to them crying and being like, I'm so sorry, but my passport is gone. And they were like, what's your name? What's your passport number? And I was like, my name is Mew, and my passport number is I am Mew. And they're like, oh yeah, it is your passport. You should be careful and stop crying now. And I was like, this is embarrassing. And it was on the first day of being in orientation. So like one of the first few days of being in Singapore, this is happening. Like, oh my gosh, the pocket came out. You know what? The funniest thing happened yesterday. I went out to get a little like coffee with my friend, with Soleil. And she's like, oh my god, I have a coupon for Starbucks. Do you want to come? And I was like, yes, I need a break. Because I was like deep in the trenches of writing a song. It was going really badly in the beginning because I was trying to like come up with a new song instead of using like a already existing idea, which like I already had plans for what I wanted to do for like this semester or like this my recital. So I was like, why am I not using any of those? And then when I came back home after like having had a little coffee, I was feeling a lot more like, oh yeah, obviously I should use one of the previous ones because like I just don't have the energy to write something new. Also because the cards my teacher was asking us to use was weird. Anyways, so what was I talking about? The pocket. So we were inside Starbucks and I'm telling her something about somebody. And I'm just talking about something, and then for some reason I switched to a British accent. And I do that quite often where I will switch accents because I think it's funny or it just emphasizes my point a little bit more. Or there's some like internal inside joke that I have with myself. So it makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to anyone else, right? And she looks at me and she's like, can you bring the South Asian accent back, Mew? What the hell? Why are you suddenly British? And normally this isn't something she says. She just like sort of matches my energy, but like she'll just call me out and be like, haha, but like whatever, you know. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I will bring back the Southeast Asian in me. And so I go back to my normal speaking voice. It's not like it's ever really different. Sometimes I don't register that my accent has changed. It's really weird. I've realized that sometimes I do it so unconsciously, like I don't register it. People are just inevitably and ineffably confused. Another thing that happened recently was I saw one of my seniors at the bus stop and we get on the same bus. And obviously like we know each other, so we're gonna sit together. And like I don't even take 10 minutes to get home from like the bus stop near campus. So my senior was just like, oh my god, you live in this direction? I was like, yeah, I do. Like, and they're like, where? And I'm like, oh, it's like 2 stops away. And then they're like, wow, that's so crazy. And I'm like, yeah, it's so serendipitous that we met like this. Because I haven't seen them on campus, obviously, because like they haven't been on campus. They have no reason to be. And they're already graduated, so why would they care? But they came to pick up a certificate or something that wasn't given to them while they were studying or before graduation. And they just look at me all confused, like, what? And I was like, oh, that was so serendipitous. And they're like, what? What's that word? That's a real word? And I was like, yeah, it's a real word. It's like, it means like something happening by chance. That's a good thing, you know? And the senior looks at me in the face and goes like, you really learn something every day, huh? And I was like, yes, you do, apparently. Now, it's not that I'm expecting everyone to know this word because obviously, like, it might not be as common for other people as it is for me, but I just thought, because he's also a writer, like, he also writes songs. As far as I know, he does write songs. That it was a little bit confusing when he was like, I don't know this word. Because, like, it's one of those words that comes up often when you start looking for pretty words or words that mean, like, XYZ thing or words that you should use in songs. Like, all of those, like, common questions that songwriters put on Google to be like, what should I do next? And I was just like, wait, I'm so confused. But then again, maybe no one else is doing this much Googling. They just write whatever's in their head, like in the most basic possible way that they think sounds good, and they just move on. And I'm out here trying to find the perfect word for the thing that I want to express, but at the same time, it has to fit like syllable wise and like rhyme wise into my lyrics, and it's like so funny to me. It's sad at the same time though. My teacher also said, so we have to do journals for our last year, final year graduation stuff. That start from now, like start from week 1 of our first semester of our last year. And he looks at me while he's explaining what's happening with the journal, and he's like, I think Mew's gonna write 2,000 words every day, right? Excuse you? I was kind of offended, and then I was like, whatever, man. Like, I'm not. If you want to read it, I will write 2,000 words going into explicit detail about my thoughts and actions, and going into explicit detail about what the word? About like my reflections during practice and after, and like when I'm writing songs. And then he looks at me like, I mean, if you want to write it, you should. And I was like, I did a journal for my last year project too, and I didn't make it 2,000 words per entry. That would be a lot of words. I definitely think you overthink on the words. Oh, you started oh my god, you started I did miss that. You started freelancing and you hired your own intern? Hey, that's so good. What the heck? Congratulations, you're a self-employed person now. I'm sure you're doing really well. I overthink on the words, like overthink on the what? This isn't even that uncommon of a word though. Serendipitous? Come on, serendipity, people have heard of it. I think. Maybe I just hang out with people who read a lot. I do hang out with people who read a lot, so I would expect them to know. But I forget, normal people don't read like we do, or I do specifically. People like you and me who read a lot. Yeah, no, exactly. I forget that not everyone reads this much. But I don't get it, bro. Like, they're like academia based too. Everyone has to do academia at our university. How can you not know? But like, I guess it's fine. You don't have to know. It's surprising, but the way he said it was so like, so cute. Like, genuinely, it was just like, wow, you're such an adorable boy. He's just like, wow, you learn something every day, huh? And I was like, that's so funny. I love it. Good for him, you know. I don't know why it's making me laugh, but it is. But yeah. I was also like, the friend that I met today for lunch, hilarious person. Wow, we were having so much fun. They were so nice to offer to pay for my food for like, because I literally like made a mistake in front of them, and they were like, oh my god, it's fine. Like, I'll pay for you for now. It's kind of awkward. I tried to pay with my credit card, but for some reason, like, the internet and my phone wasn't working, so it didn't go through. Don't ask me what the relation to my credit card and the internet being there. The relation is that I need an OTP to use it. So even if I'm like, oh yeah, let me just key in all the details and send the transaction through, it's not always gonna accept it unless I give it the stupid OTP. Which happens to be like, I never get tower on my Indian SIM card when I'm outside of my house. It's so weird. I don't get it though. Like all good people of the great big India, I use Jio even though I know it's shit because it's not my choice. My dad was like, we're all gonna be on the family plan, so we're all using Jio. Even though I don't like Jio, but oh well. He was just like, just switch. And I was like, okay, whatever. You're the one who's paying for this, so I don't really care. You know, I realized after I've started to like have to take care of my own finances, which is like, you know, been a very like a long time since I've been doing that for myself, even though I get all my living expenses from my mom. But after you start budgeting and shit, you're just like, wow, does a phone plan cost a lot? And so does Wi-Fi. Especially here. For some reason, here it's just so expensive. When I was living in Malaysia, it did not feel this expensive to me. Like, I would spend the minimum amount, but I was still getting really good data and really good, like, a really good phone plan. They just don't have anything like that. Like, the ones that I've heard that are super cheap just seem so sketchy. Because there's one called Circle.ai. And you're telling me it has AI in its name and it's not going to sell my data? I don't think so. I don't think so. I do keep getting ads for all these things though. I'm yawning again. That's a sign from the universe that I should start wrapping this up for today. I am really sleepy. Like, my eyes are starting to close now. Wi-Fi in Singapore is expensive. It is. It really is. I have to go to renew my Wi-Fi plan also. That's something I have to do. Yes, good night. I'm also gonna go off because I need to sleep too. I don't have an early morning, but I'd like to have an early morning. I have stuff to do and not enough time to do it. Anyways, I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much. I sound like such a generic VTuber when I say it like that. Such a generic YouTuber. It's not even VTuber anymore. I say VTuber, but just know I usually mean YouTuber. I just use those terms interchangeably because, like, a lot of VTubers function as essentially just mini YouTubers who make most of their YouTube career off of live streaming. And there's a lot of them who now have started to do like other videos, but you know, you'll see so many different kinds of people exist in this sphere. Anyways, I sounded like such a genuinely normal, boring ass YouTuber. Anyways, I really appreciate the love and support. I know I say it every single stream, but I do mean it. That's why I say it. Before my brain leaks out of my ears because of how sleepy I am, I gotta wrap this up quick, okay? Very thankful that you guys came to watch me play this game terribly and get stuck on the same part and then just die a bunch of times, I guess. Pretty like lackluster when I say it like this, but I swear it must have been much more interesting when you were watching earlier. If you're watching the VOD, you need to go back and watch it again. You missed the most important bits. You'll never know what it is unless, you know, you go and watch it again. And who am I to deny you the interest of satisfying your own curiosity? But yeah. Today was a really long day. So is not really tomorrow. I don't think next week is gonna be this bad. I think it's just because it's the first week that everything feels a little bit off kilter and nothing feels like it is the way that it was 3 months ago. I'm sure there's a song title in there somewhere. And so yeah, I think next week will be a lot better, especially because my album project should be coming to an end. I'm not even close to the end though. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have the time to work on it during the week this week. Like, maybe worked on it maybe like 8 hours or 12 hours in total over the last 4 days, including today, so 5 days technically. But hopefully I can make up for it during the weekend and tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to like record a cover, edit like half a video or one video, a short one, and then try to finish as much work as I can for my album. And yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow and the entire weekend, because like I just gotta get it done, man. Like, if I don't get it done, I'm in trouble. And then the next week starts and we have another Monday and then another Tuesday and then Wednesdays I at least don't have classes, so I can stay home or go to a cafe and do stuff. But I'm very thankful for that. It could have been so much worse. I'm gonna go sleep now because I'm so sleepy. My eyes are literally slowly closing. I'm finding it very hard to keep them open. All the frequent blinking is what you see my eyes are doing. when I try not to sleep is that I try to, like, I'm slowly closing my eyes and then opening them up again, but fast, because I need to I need to get the sleep away just long enough to say goodbye. Anyways, take care of yourselves, eat well and sleep well, and hydrate. That's super important. I must see y'all tomorrow, for I don't remember what we're doing, so let me just check. Okay, we're playing Memories in Orbit. Great, we're playing Mio. It's been so long. Okay. Bye-bye now. Mwah.